This is sativa. No marijuana. Like literally sativa, and I got it for a discount. Alright. I need a cigarette. My nerves bad. My birthday is tomorrow. I need to charge these flowers up. The problem is, talk about it, it's like you don't want me around. You just want me want me to be not with me wasting time. Even me letting me alone. I needed this. Father, thank you. Thank you. Oh, let's review Obsidian while I roll my blunt.
You think you were just having a regular conversation, but the universe was using your voice as a divine weapon, and now these people are walking around with their blood frozen in their veins, desperately trying to keep their poker faces intact while their entire world crumbles behind their eyes. You've been positioned, not by human hands, not by earthly circumstances, but by forces beyond the veil that see everything, know everything.
I'm about to hot box this sativa, but I gotta let my
windows up. You've been
strategically
placed by the universe itself to be exactly where you needed to be, saying exactly what you needed to say at precisely the right moment in cosmic history. The very fact that you're hearing this right now, that these words are resonating in your spirit, that you recognize the truth of what's being revealed, that's confirmation that you are indeed one of the chosen instruments in this cosmic drama. You've been selected, commissioned, and empowered to be a voice of truth in a world drowning in deception. People are being very, very careful about what they say about you now. They're measuring their words like a pharmacist measures medicine, watching their tone like a hawk watches prey, because they know that you're operating on a frequency they can't quite understand.
shit.
It's time for the power to get every job delivered. Get it today, tomorrow, or scheduled for when you want it. I don't quite understand.
Alright.
Your words don't just communicate. They penetrate. They don't just inform. They transform. Most importantly, they don't just reveal truth. They command it. What you spoke made someone completely rethink their entire mindset.
For everybody just coming in, no Mary Jane. I'm taking a break from it for a while until I can get my finances right and out of this place, because they're going to try me. So let me try to hide their address. So y'all, literally, I paid, let me see the address on here anyway. I paid $8.55 for this sativa, y'all. $8.55. It was $15, and I got a discount. So for my birthday, so.
Someone who sees what they can't see, knows what they don't know, and operates under a completely different set of
always move strategic when I know people trying to come
now
at
they're
me.
sitting there, replaying that conversation over and over in their minds, analyzing every word, every pause, every inflection. They're thinking, did they really
My
just
daughter,
say
my youngest baby. So I got 2 birthday gifts, and I didn't want nothing for my birthday, but my oldest daughter bought me. Let me stop it. My oldest daughter, she felt so bad and bought me some money, and my youngest baby bought me my favorite cake, y'all, carrot cake. I got me some flan too. I had bought myself some flan. I'm probably gonna come get that after I finish. I know I'm gonna go get that flan. Y'all, I like literally. I can't drive, so I gotta walk everywhere. But it's cool. I'm not even complaining, because you gotta be careful what you ask for. I asked for a break, and my words are so powerful, and I'm getting the break. I'm getting the break, y'all. I asked for it. So, all right, let me relax my mind. I already feel
What I think they know?
like my
How
mental.
is that even
I needed
possible?
this, y'all.
The more they think about
Keep
it,
me
the
focused.
more terrified they become. It's not just affecting them individually, it's creating a ripple effect throughout
Hold
their
up, let me
entire
say this because I
network.
feel like most people who recreationally smoke can't smoke this sativa. Cause like I've had friends where they ask to smoke with me, and I roll up my sativa, they don't like it, especially him. Most people you gotta really smoke for the benefits to enjoy hemp because like it's a mental thing. Like it don't get you real high like how people like it's a mental thing, and I like hemp, but I like the real hemp. So, but I like this sativa. It's 100% sativa. You know, no yeah, okay, no CBD. I don't like CBD, y'all. All right,
They're having conversations with their co-conspirators, their enablers, their fellow saboteurs,
Father,
saying
thank
things
you.
like, we need to be careful. We need to watch what we say. We need to make sure we're covering
Yes,
all our bases
I
because
like this guy.
this person is different. Some of them are so shaken that they're trying to convince others to see you as a villain, to paint you as the problem,
I
to shift the narrative.
I love Let me tell you how much I love God, y'all. He's so funny and sarcastic that it's just like it's no reason to stress. If anybody watching this video, if you have anything going on in your life, just give it to God. Like He gonna work it out for you, no matter who you up against, no matter who messing with you, no matter what's going on. Have faith. All you need is a little bit. I guarantee you, He gonna show up for you. But y'all, I owe my daddy a video. Like my daddy before he passed away, it was this song I made, and I was really upset with him. But you see, growing up, my mom never talked bad about my dad, and he couldn't believe it. When we would talk, cause we got real close before he passed away. Like we was best friends growing up when I was growing up, but we kind of like I kind of let what people say to me get to me, and I kind of like was mean to my dad because at the end of the day, he really wasn't helping my mom. It's not a fact. That's not it's not up for debate. He really wasn't helping her like he should have, but he kept in contact with me. So it kind of that should have been enough for me, cause we still talk, and I should have been able to talk to him like, hey, you should help my mom, like because we was that close, and as a child I didn't know how to do that. But as I got older, in the bond that I had with my dad, when I got older, I realized I could have just did that because most guys most guys do things most guys don't help they children's mother because they try to get at them. And my daddy, he was real. He told me the truth. My daddy literally told me the truth. Like he literally did it to get up under my mama's skin, and he regretted it. He used to want to apologize a lot. But I owe him a video because that song hurt his feelings. It crushed his feelings so bad that I didn't realize. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I gave him a hard time, but I owe him a video because he called me one day crying. He was like, "Boo, that song was trash," And he's really my biggest fan, so I didn't see through it that day. He said it to me that he was just being mad, but he called and said, "Hey, I ain't mean to tell you that." Like he came back to me afterwards. I ain't mean to say that to you, but the song was actually fire. But I can't believe you said that about me. You don't know the truth. So it's some secret stuff that I keep to myself that he's told me about someone else, and interfered with my mom and me. So I owe him a video, and I'm gonna do it for my birthday because we birthday twins. We twinning. His birthday a couple days after mine, but just the fact that me and my oldest sister and my dad birthday is a few days apart, and both of them is no longer here with me. I got a baby sister that I never ever met, and we are twins. Like it was his goal and dream to get us, because he just started getting in that girl life, and I feel like I was the blessed one between. And I know her mom and everybody spoiled her, but I'm just saying I know she loved my dad just as much as I love him. But I felt the more blessed sister to be able to have grown up with him despite him like having his inconsistencies. I was able to be there and be around versus her not knowing who her dad was. And me and this girl look just alike. But I'm gonna work on that for my dad. But the video, I'm gonna post it for my birthday for my dad and apologize in the spiritual realm and make up because memories last forever. And I've already made that video and it's like in painted on the internet. It's like it's there. So I have to fix that for my dad because he didn't deserve that. I said something like my daddy was a buster, mama was a hustler, and my daddy wasn't a buster at all because my dad was the type that took care of everybody, kids. Like it ain't have to be financially, but he was the one that he was just that guy, and I didn't realize that he couldn't be everywhere at one time. He just needed to learn how to balance it, and he didn't know how to do that at that time. When he got older, he was trying to do it and I was pushing him away. So I got my old boy. I got him and I'm so glad and blessed. I just had a blessing from somebody named Albert and that was my dad's name. So I feel entitled to fix that for my dad because angels are real, y'all, and that man loved me so much. So I see it in the physical right now in the spiritual realm that he's never forgetting me. It's like he's stuck with me. He loved me so much. So y'all, with that being said, I really feel excited. Like I didn't get no money or nothing from this person. Albert is what he said to me that I'm gonna keep to myself. That is something that only my dad would have said to me. So it's like it's crazy. Yeah,
Paint you as the problem,
I feel
to
love
shift the narrative and make you the antagonist in their story. Even as they're doing this, they know it's desperate.
with my
They
insurance,
know it's
all
pathetic.
all
They
that. I
know they're
feel so
grasping at
blessed.
straws because deep down they recognize that you're not the problem. You're the solution to their
Father,
problem.
thank you.
There's been sabotage at play. Not just simple disagreement or casual opposition, but real, calculated, deliberate sabotage. Someone has
Y'all,
been
for everybody
speaking
that's
your
gonna
name
come
in the
in late,
shadows,
I'm smoking
whispering
sativa,
poison in
y'all.
dark
No
corners,
more marijuana
orchestrating
for a
events
while.
behind the scenes like a
No more
puppet master
marijuana for a
pulling
while because
strings.
I gotta
They've
put
been
my keep
thinking they
my
were
eggs
clever,
in the rough,
thinking they were
my
slick,
ducks
thinking
lined
they
up.
were operating with such
In case
sophistication that you'd
anything
never catch on. They've been moving pieces on a chessboard they thought you couldn't see, making moves. In a game they believed you didn't even know you were playing. These saboteurs have been meeting in secret, planning in private, scheming in shadows. They've been passing notes like school children, except their notes contain strategies for your downfall. They've been building cases against you with manufactured evidence,
I
false
love you, Father.
testimonies, and carefully constructed narratives designed to discredit your character and destroy your reputation.
I love you, Father. Practice makes perfect. That's what the video said. I got you.
Constructed narratives designed to discredit your character and destroy your
I
reputation.
got you, Bo Peep. It's all good.
What they didn't count on was your divine connection. What they didn't factor in was that you're not just another player in their game. You're operating under completely different rules. Rules written by the universe itself, enforced by cosmic law, and backed by spiritual
Father,
authority that
thank you.
transcends anything they can
Thank you for
comprehend.
showing
They
me.
thought they were dealing with someone they could manipulate, someone they could control, someone they could defeat using their earthly weapons
The
and
lady,
worldly
the
wisdom.
lady, let me show y'all one more time. I'm so blessed. I'm happy I followed my gut because somebody offered me some Jane for my birthday and I declined it. I declined it. And then right after that, I got the message from Albert. My daddy said, "Good job, boo. Y'all, the sativa on deck. I paid $8.55 for it. $8.55." She said, "Take the receipt." Every time I get it, I get the receipt. And I was about to walk out. She said, "Take this receipt. Take it." I said, "Oh yeah." I almost forgot because the program lady is sitting right in front of my house right now. She don't got nothing to worry about. I don't smoke in the house. I don't care what it is. She
Using
don't
their earthly
cigarette. Only thing I do smoke in the house is my vape though. I ain't gonna even cap. But I don't smoke in the house because I don't like that type of smell in my house.
weapons and worldly
So
wisdom, they were wrong. Dead wrong. Now they're beginning to realize just how wrong they were. When you spoke those words, whatever they were, you dropped a key phrase
smart.
that made someone's blood run cold. It was like you reached into their secret vault
The
and
lady
pulled out a
staring right
document
at
they
me. What's
thought was
up, babe?
locked away
That shit
forever.
weird.
Suddenly, They realized
That shit weird, y'all.
about their hidden agendas.
I should have been on my Most Wanted channel.
Their private conversations.
That shit weird.
You know about the legal implications.
That's why I'm trying to move. People not listening to me.
You know about the laws they've been
but
breaking,
I really gotta
the
get
boundaries
secluded.
they've been crossing, the trust they've been violating. You know about the fraud, the manipulation, the deception they've been perpetrating while pretending to be innocent.
I got big things popping in the near future for me, and I need to get secluded. These people are trying to get me to. They trying to prevent me from getting to that level. Yo,
Playing the victim while
like I have big plans to be a blessing to people, bro. Not me, not just see. That's how I think. I have big plans, bro. I'm trying to get secluded.
I thought nobody would ever find out.
I'm really trying to get secluded.
Know about that? I was so careful. I covered my tracks. I made sure there were no witnesses. You don't need witnesses when you have divine revelation. You don't need physical
evidence. I hope this ain't interfering with the video.
Discernment. You don't need human testimony when you have cosmic confirmation. The mask has come off the deceiver, and you can see exactly who they are. The makeup has been washed away by the tears of their own fear, and their true face is visible for all to see. They can't hide anymore. They can't pretend anymore. They can't maintain their false persona anymore, because you've seen through their disguise and called them out. What makes you so dangerous to these saboteurs, chosen one, is not just
God
what
is
you
good.
know, it's what you
I want the whole world to know God is so good.
And emotional insight. While others are reading the surface, you're seeing the depths. While others are playing checkers, you're seeing the entire multi-dimensional chess game. While others are listening to words, you're hearing the intentions behind the words.
Right.
You possess a level of emotional intelligence that allows you to read between lines that don't even exist yet. You can sense the tremor in someone's voice that reveals their guilt. You can detect the hesitation in their response that exposes their deception. This is what they call sapiosexual energy, attracted to and attracting intelligence, wisdom, truth. It's more than just intellectual attraction.
You see, I didn't even know that was him. That's my daughter baby daddy. And this is crazy, y'all. I got to move, y'all. I'm like pleading, I'm begging people, if y'all go to my GoFundMe and share it. If you like, I'm not asking y'all to give. You don't got nothing, share my GoFundMe. A matter of fact, when I finish this video for my dad, I'm actually gonna make another video and be as completely honest about why I need this money and why I am trying to move as soon as possible. Every lead that I've had lined up to move has been sabotaged. It's very, very, very important that I move from this little sundown town, y'all. And my folks don't understand why I'm like literally crying, asking them to stop the judgment, move past the judgment, and just come on, everybody get together. It's important I move, babe. I was gonna say something before I said that, but when he just did a cartwheel right there, like to get my attention, it distracted me, and that's when I realized who that was. Yo, God is so good, like to the point where I want to cry tears of joy in the midst of everything. Like and I want to thank these guys that's in my notification with these videos, because they're highly anointed. They're highly anointed to be on point like this, because some of the details are so astounding that only God will be able to say this to me.
It's a spiritual magnetism that draws truth to you like metal to a magnet. Lies cannot survive.
Did you understand To everybody that come on, rewind this. Listen to what I just said, and I promise you, I have not saw this video. They just put it in my feeds. Matter of fact, I just finished walking back home, y'all. I just really got back from, and they just gave me another one just now, and I'm on here, so I'm definitely finna listen to that one, cause let me tell you, an angelic person like me be needing guidance. I be needing balance. I be needing to see. Some people say stop seeking for validation. It's a different type of validation from a person on the spectrum like me that's so angelic. Sometimes we be needing guidance like that. So y'all, because every time I follow my gut, every time I follow my gut, I look back on the things that if I wouldn't have followed my gut on, it is that situation is really bad. And today I am like so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I don't care what nobody say.
Withers under your gaze. Manipulation crumbles at your feet. You don't have to say
Rewind
much,
it
because when you do
and
speak,
understand that
every word carries the
this
weight of cosmic
this the
authority.
angels are speaking
You're
for me
highly
right after.
skilled,
I can't even give
deeply
credit.
intuitive.
Stop it again. I'm not giving credit to the creator at this point, or this content creator of this video. I'm giving it to my creator, because he's literally speaking for me in ways to ways and actions, how I move, how I talk. It's like a 360, bro.
And operating with the kind of clarity that makes one
There I
sentence
go
from you
again.
more powerful than their entire
I be telling people I'm a
manifesto.
good
You
witch, bro.
speak with the
There's no
voice
need to
of
get
one who
scared.
has
I'm like
walked
really a
with
good
wisdom,
person, bro.
who has been taught by the universe itself, who carries the authority of heaven in their earthly vessel. Hold that thought for
Father,
a
I
moment.
love you.
I
I
need
love
your
you.
attention
I
for
love you.
something. You're very important. For the first time, we're revealing everything we know about personal power, healing yourself and healing others. No filters, no holding back. We have been quietly adding all the occult secrets we've collected over literal years of spiritual practice. The techniques and wisdom that transformed us from
Wow.
controlled pawns into
Wow.
conscious creators are now available to those ready to walk the same
This
path.
my sister. Let's stop. My sister, before she passed away, I get it, Father. I get it. My sister Kishaya, before she passed away, she was one of mine, because my sister on my mom's side always been a big fan of mine too. Like we encourage each other. Like that's one best friend I've always had. But my other sister on my dad's side give me same vibe. It's just like I was raised with my sister, my sister on my mom's side. So it's like we had a different type of chemistry than I had with my other sister, because we wasn't born together. I mean, we weren't born, of course, but we wasn't raised together in the same household, even though we was raised up together. My sister always been my biggest supporter. Like when I was young and I was lost because I was confused with who I was, everybody could tell that I was kind of like off, but they knew I was extremely smart. So it's like I got bullied a lot because people thought that I used to speak certain ways because I thought I knew it all, when really I was acting angelic for them, because I don't have selfish intents. Like I'm always looking out for other people. Like it's like when I'm in the middle of a project, no matter what it is, I'm like a team, the big team player. I'm thinking of how this could benefit all of us. Like when I'm home, I'm thinking of whatever I'm doing, how is this gonna benefit us all in the house. When I'm out at work, I'm thinking of how is this gonna make the whole day smooth for all of us today. Like I'm like that. So it's like my sister, she saw that. And she used to tell me, you have a gift, same as Nene, but my sister like know me better than my baby Nene, to where she would say, look, don't let people bring you down. You have a light in you. She used to always say that to me. You can't don't do music and art for this world. Do it for y'all. Don't do it for nobody else. She said, I like what you're doing. And I actually called her. This coincided with the song for my dad, because it was like a big thing. Everybody heard the song and was calling me too, because most of my folks that didn't hate on my dad, because he was just that guy. My dad, I believe he was autistic too, like my mom. That's why I have it so like. That's the reason these people felt like that the need to study me and my kids, to where it's real deep, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of stuff on Valenciaga, because this channel, I'm dedicating it to me and my girls, and of course my best friend. But for me and my girls, because a lot of people pick at my kids too because they different, and I see the similarities of how it was for me when I grew up. So it's like I try to school into the game so that they cannot let people play them, because at 9 out of 10 it don't really be us. It be the people that like make you just shut down when they be judgmental and shallow with just even conversation. Like, so y'all, she used to say that to me, and she before she passed, she told me, she said, listen, y'all wants you to sing praise to him, because she was the first person that broke down hallelujah to me, because you know I always said Yahoo. That it's a word, it's a website called Yahoo. I don't know if y'all, some of y'all don't remember that, but I used to always make a joke and reference Yahoo to her, and she said, no, you right, baby girl, because hallelujah means to praise Yah. It means to give praise to Yah. And I'm like, whoa, 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 because as a child I always said that. She said, you are different to notice that, because I would ask questions like that to people at a young age. She's like, you are anointed. You have the discernment. You need to embrace that. Don't let people shut that down. So now I get the message from Albert today. And then what this message just said on the phone, as far as being content creator, I'm seeing now that why I never was able, because it's like once you connect to the source, I'm gonna get people to scientists a little sauce a little bit, but you can't co-create this sauce because it's coming from the spiritual realm, and if you try to manipulate that frequency, it's gonna be bad for you. I don't care how much money you got, because money can't change the frequency. So yeah, that's sauce. They scared straight. Listen, teach you how to be kind. So the point I'm trying to make is the reason why the angels, because it's nothing about the capinism of the algorithm, because what is needed to be done is going to be done. So the reason the angels allowed me to be capped and not be able to do these online ventures and the music and all that together is because I wasn't doing it. I wasn't, because me being angelic like this, I can't just be a Megan Thee Stallion and all these other people, Kodak Black and Nick Cannon, no offense. I can't recreate like that. I have to recreate in the way that it's gonna manifest, in the spiritual realm, because that's where my aura lands at. Most people not balanced like that, and I'm realizing that. See, these Freemasons, I'm sorry, y'all, wrong channel, but the devil's advocates, they they try to dim that so that I could be lost. And then if I be lost, because I'm kind of like, I have like I'm not telling you, I'm, trust me, I have like a messiah complex. I always had that since the baby. So it's like I can't recreate like other people. So the angels prevented that, just like they allow. I'm gonna tell you, your angels are sent from God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is my God. But I don't judge nobody, because we all, see, it's like a slang name. People don't understand that. This is why I don't judge Jehovah's Witness. Matter of fact, my auntie's Jehovah's Witness. I don't judge Christians, because I was raised up a Christian. I don't blame. I don't judge Muslims. I don't judge nobody religion, because guess what? It all connects to the universe, to the one and only, the most high. It's your belief, because you're gonna, it's that when it say you have your personal relationship with him, it comes down to whatever you want to nickname and call him, because that spirit is in you. I believe that. So it's like when my sister opened me up to that type of insight, I became a different person instantly. And that people don't realize, when they see the me now, they look for changes in my physical, but don't realize I never change. I never change externally. Even if my hair different, it don't, none of that. Nothing changed. Only thing changed is me being more enlightened. And that's what they see, and they don't realize that. And that's why I try to advocate for myself, to tell people, look, I don't have a bad bone in my body. You got to realize, people that move like me are angelic. And I'm speaking for others. They are angelic. So which means it's like, if you go against somebody like that, babe, you not only tainting your aura, you're not helping your ancestors elevate, because we are all connected. Some of them stuck in the rim. YouTube, this just a read. Like, some of them stuck in the rim, and they counting on us to justify them to God. Like, this is what I left behind. So a lot of people that's finessing the system, a lot of people, yeah, the sativa getting me elevated. I'm focused now, guys. Like, a lot of people that's finessing auras, and I gotta say it like that. A lot of people that's finessing auras for whatever they own benefit, they don't realize that they're not only are you making it hard for you, you making it worse for your ancestors. Ain't no telling how long some of your ancestors been stuck in that realm and not have a second chance to be reincarnated to correct that wrong. They probably been stuck for ages and years and centuries, babe. And they counting on you, because God, he's a forgiving God. He give us chances, but we don't know what those chances look like for them, because some of them made really bad decisions in life. You don't want to be that type of person. You want to be amongst the group that's going to elevate with your ancestors that did. A lot of people going to get left behind because, like I said, they want to finesse auras and not realize how deep it is. See, look, you don't understand. We in this read YouTube. We in this existence to correct our wrongs. Each and every last one of us. No matter what brotherhood you claim, you are on your own mission to correct your own wrongs, and the ones that's connected to you wrongs. Imagine being your ancestors being your cheerleader in life and watching you walk about and seeing you finesse auras and upset with you because you're making them drown, in a sense. All right, let's let the angels finish that.
Are you getting the runaround from workers' comp after your work injury? You're not alone.
Thank you, YouTube.
A lot of injured
YouTube
workers
scared shit.
are now available to those ready to walk the same path. This is your invitation to join
It's okay,
Obsidian
YouTube.
in
I told you, y'all
and
deeds,
support
your
our
deeds.
platform
Bless me.
so we can continue growing our megaphone to reach
Bless
other
others.
chosen ones waiting
Bless
for
others.
activation.
That's how you
By
help your
joining the
ancestors.
Obsidian Inner Order,
That's
you're
how
not
you
just
bless your
gaining access to
ancestors.
forbidden
It's
knowledge.
not just about
You're
you.
becoming
That
part of
saying
a
is true.
movement that's rewriting reality itself. It's a 360 win for all of us. Link is in the description. They came prepared for battle. They came with their little collection of facts, their carefully prepared arguments, their manufactured evidence, a handful of documents, maybe a few testimonies, thinking they had everything figured out.
Right.
They thought they had built an airtight case, an unbreakable defense,
But
an
they only taint
impenetrable
it's
fortress of lies.
backfiring on you and
They
in the
walked into
spiritual.
that room with confidence, with arrogance, with the swagger
see?
of those who believe
This
they hold
spiritual.
all the cards. They were ready to overwhelm you with their superior numbers, their greater resources, their more sophisticated deception. They thought they were about to witness your defeat.
Thank you,
Then you
Father.
walked into the room and pulled an Uno reverse on reality itself.
Just said
You didn't
everything
just
I
flip the
said.
script, you rewrote the entire
Father.
play. You didn't just turn the tables.
Tell
You
'em.
built a completely different table. You didn't just change the game. You revealed that you were never playing their game in the first place. While they were studying their limited documentation, you've been reading the entire library. While they were learning their limited tricks, you were mastering universal principles.
Wow.
While they were memorizing their talking points, you were downloading divine wisdom.
I love you, Father.
While they were preparing for a battle, you were already standing in victory. You thought you knew something, the universe whispers through you, but you didn't know you were dealing with royalty. Now, they're sitting there, stunned, speechless,
Wow.
shaken
I
to their
love
core.
you.
Their carefully rehearsed
Yes, sir.
presentations forgotten. Their
Wow.
prepared arguments scattered like leaves
He is
in
so
the wind.
awesome, y'all.
Their manufactured confidence crumbling like sandcastles before
He
an
is so
incoming
awesome.
tide. The obstacles are revealing
This ain't just about
themselves
me.
now.
This is God showing out. He's using me as a vessel. I asked him since I was 10 years old, 11. You could ask family members. I was with family members praying like that, asking God to use me. It's deep. That's why I tell people, treat me with kindness. These devil's advocates think that because you taking from me that you ultimately are going to harm me. Even if you do it, it's going to backfire.
The very same energy that was used
Facts.
to sabotage you has been transmuted into your victory.
It's pretty amazing. YouTube can't take that shit. Monday sales CRM, YouTube say, okay, now it's paranoid activity.
Has been transmuted into your victory.
It's nothing to be scared of. God is, He doesn't want you to fear Him. Don't credit me. Don't be intimidated by me. This how the devil's advocates. I'm gonna stop calling them by their name because soon they gonna send me lawsuits. Let me tell you how the devil's advocates. You don't have to move in an intimidating way because you intimidated by people like me when we speak. You move better for your people.
You took the lead they tried to poison you with and turned it into gold. You took their weapons and made them into your tools. You took their sabotage and transformed it into your testimony.
Each time.
You took their hatred and converted it into your strength.
Blessings.
You took their rejection and alchemized it into your selection.
Kindness.
This applies however it applies to your situation. Workplace politics, where colleagues have been undermining your projects and spreading lies about your competence.
YouTube, I'm not, that's God talking to you.
Someone has been playing games with your emotions while pretending to care. Family dynamics where relatives have been working against your success while smiling in your face. Business dealings where partners have been stealing your ideas while claiming to support your vision. Legal matters where opponents have been manufacturing evidence while claiming to seek justice. Spiritual warfare where dark forces have been attacking your faith while masquerading as light. Whatever arena you're operating in, you've just exposed the sabotage and turned the tables completely. The hunter has become the hunted. The accuser has become the accused. The prosecutor has become the defendant.
Yes.
What's really happening on a cosmic level? You're not just dealing with your personal situation. You're part of something much bigger, much more significant, much more transformative than any individual conflict or personal drama.
It's so deep.
You are part of a cosmic awakening, a universal
shift,
a divine intervention that's taking place on a global scale. The people who have been getting away with sabotage, manipulation, and deception for years,
Father, you are
maybe
awesome.
decades,
He is showing the
are
fuck out
finally
for me.
meeting their match. Not just you individually, but an entire generation of chosen ones who are rising up simultaneously across the planet.
I just
you
said
are the
that.
Instrument of
It's
divine
about our
justice
ancestors,
in this
babe.
moment. The voice of heaven speaking truth to power.
Wow.
The agent of change in a world that desperately needs transformation.
Wow.
You are the first person they've encountered who God said, not today, not this one.
Wow, no
This
the
stops
fuck.
right now. The universe has drawn a line in the sand.
Bro,
And
I
you are
can't make
standing
this
on
up.
that
That's why I
line
said,
with
let
the
me just
full
let the
weight of
angels
cosmic
use
authority behind you,
these messages
declaring
to tell
every
people what I
force
mean,
of
babe.
darkness, every agent of deception, every enemy of truth, you shall not pass. They may have gotten over on 51 million people, running the same game, using the same tricks, employing the same manipulative
for our
tactics.
ancestors.
When it comes to
It ain't
you
about
and the
us. It ain't
collective
just about
consciousness
us.
you represent, it's not happening. The
You see,
season
let me
of
stop
this
right here and I'm gonna let the angels clean it up. Listen, I'll show y'all how psychics work. We don't really need terror. Matter of fact, let me explain that. Because you got foreigners that learned our magic. Africans, Cherokees, tribe. They were all different tribes. We're all the same. See, they don't. This is a read. The ancestors, the ancestors is telling me this. That's YouTube. Please don't cap this, babe, because even you need to listen to what I'm saying, babe. For your people, babe. They ain't teaching us this, babe. We all the same. Everybody is beefing with each other. Oh, you're black, you're white. When baby, let me tell you something. We're all the same of different tribes. Africans, Mexicans, Spanish, all of us. Because Spanish people don't realize they have melanin. They are also us. We're all the same. So what does that mean? And that's the whole purpose of the tribes, was trying to keep it with certain tribes, because certain tribes, this is a read, YouTube, has to survive a certain way, because we all on different missions, right? So when the calling, let me get the black boys trucks to open up and fix things so that they understand it's about their ancestors and them, babe. You playing Monopoly. You too busy happy with this Monopoly lifestyle that you not realizing this shit deep. It's deeper than your flex. You not realizing that. See, they, they thought that if we could fool, this is what the angels telling me, this is a read YouTube. They thought that if they could convince people that these spirits don't exist and that they're bad, and remember they listening to you, everything, you're sitting here at the podium and you're talking, they're not real, and you got your ancestors staring at you, bro. Like it's deep. You disappointing them. Stop. You busy finessing your brothers, your sisters, but you really ultimately blessing your favorite great great grandfather. You secretly finessing your great great grandma. You secretly finessing your favorite auntie that passed over. Cause you're connected to them and you definitely ain't helping them rise. You ain't helping them elevate. You ain't helping them do shit, not a damn thing. So imagine So imagine. That's just my take on it, though. You know, that was a read, YouTube.
Happening. The season of their success is over. The time of their dominance has ended. The era of their deception has concluded. Something is smoking right now, literally and figuratively. Someone is frying because they're terrified.
I just said
they're
that.
sitting in their comfortable chairs, in their secure offices, in their protected spaces, yet they're burning up inside
The
with
only
fear
difference is,
and anxiety.
I'm meaning the ancestors. Some of them are frying, babe. You ain't helping them.
What you're going to do with what you know.
Wait. Let me sum up what I meant. Let me sum up. What I mean is, cause this is the read. I just heard it. I felt this in the energy. What they don't understand is those certain ancestors that you connected to, babe, went through certain things that other people that you doing stuff to went through. And it's like they end up being connected. That's why that saying about blood, you know what I'm saying, ain't the only family, because we all into each other's paths at the right timing. And because we all have migrated, so read YouTube, you need to listen to, like, because we all have migrated, which means somehow, some way, all of us are related now, because we had those money hungry devil's advocates. Here we go again. We changing up for my birthday. I'm gonna start seeing y'all name, give you too much attention. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking to, babe. So, you know, back when the first brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, before they I won't even say changed up. And when they uniform, just like they made our ancestors change how they dressed and talk. All they did was change their uniform. So the first brotherhood, you know, they decided to change up things to benefit them, not realizing when you manipulated that and finessed that aura, you tainted your own. So, but the only way to repent, this is a read from the angels, babe. The only way to repent is to correct your wrongs by doing, like, say, let's say for instance, you took her bike, babe. You took that girl bike. You can't give it back to her. You bless somebody else with a bike. But if you see her again, you bless her with an upgraded bike, or you just give her her bike back. It's just an example, not figuratively what I'm saying. But this is how you repent. YouTube, you see how you capped me and made sure I don't make no money, how you took that money from my other channel, held it for months and months and months, kept saying you was sending the code for me to do it and never sent it, and took so long, so I had to make a video and show what you was doing, then it came. Remember when you did that, you was affecting me from actually making money. When you took all those 500 and one time you took 1,000 non-reactive subscribers from me, that was taken from me making money, from me transitioning from the alchemy of what I was in. You feel me? From the devil's schemes that I was in. Now it's just like this, how your first brotherhood made it. The judge in the courthouses is you accomplished. This is a read. You accomplished accessory. So I'm trying to give you an example of what you are part of. Now you're being an accessory of tainting your aura and not helping your ancestors elevate, because your very ancestor might be connected to mine. Oh, let's see. It's like I heard, let my people
what
go.
you're going to do with what you know. They don't know when the other shoe is going to drop. The smoke is rising from their panic, from their fear, from their realization that their carefully constructed house
Bless
of
other
lies
people that
is
like
about
me
to burn down. They can smell the smoke before they can see the fire. And they know that everything they've built on the foundation of deception is about to be consumed. There's a smoking gun in this situation. Evidence, proof, Facts that cannot be disputed, explained away, or covered up. Physical evidence that proves their guilt. Digital trails that expose their deception. Witness testimonies that confirm their sabotage and documentation that reveals their conspiracy. This is information they never expected you to uncover. Truth they thought was buried so deep it would never see daylight.
Wow.
Secrets they believed were locked away in vaults that could never be opened. Nothing is hidden from divine eyes. Nothing is secret from cosmic consciousness. Nothing is
Because
concealed.
those angels that I just explained about, that's connected to people that are familiar situations that they are now attached to in the spiritual realm. They're watching what you do, and you don't want it to be one of your ancestors that's connected to me, and they see you doing it. It's a horrible thing, because angels, it's to read YouTube, we're all connected to each other because we have to learn our ways. You get it? So that when we pass over, we can be able to guide each other better. That's why they say familiar spirits for a reason. That's why those sorry guys, but this is what you was. That's why those scary colonizers told you not to believe in familiar spirits, that they're evil. That they tricked you. They tricked you. Because let's clean it up. The only reason you have, if you people who be in nightmare away and having these bad dreams and having bad things happen to them, if it ain't man made, baby, it's you. Because angels not bad, babe, it's you. Because they work for you. They work off your frequency.
Nothing is concealed from universal justice. You weren't supposed to figure it out.
So yeah, if
according
you
to
getting
their
haunted
plan.
dreams,
You
clean
weren't
up what you
supposed to
doing,
connect
babe.
the dots,
It's not the
see
angel,
the
it's you.
patterns, recognize the signs. You were supposed to remain in
That's probably why I
darkness
never
while
had
they
a nightmare.
operated in
Not one day
shadows.
in my life.
You were
I have
supposed to be
sci-fi movies.
confused while they executed their schemes with clarity. You were supposed to be defeated while they celebrated their victory.
It's okay.
You were supposed to be defeated while they
It's no need to
celebrated
be
their victory.
sarcastic either.
The
Do better.
universe had other plans. Divine intelligence had a different agenda. Cosmic justice had its own timeline.
See, look, you too.
Now their chest is heavy.
To the boys that's working at the headquarters that be reviewing these lives and doing this shit, let me tell y'all, babe, I don't move like the brotherhood, babe. I never want to threaten nobody, because those are not my intention, and those are not my way. Those are not of my ways to begin with, to even care to do that. All I do is speak the truth, and I want to say this to my subscribers too, because there's a lot of people in my past and in my life, when I talk to them from a child, this Keishia, like when my sister that I spoke of, she used to notice this and tell me, listen, don't let nobody make you shy down to who you are, because you have the discernment. In other words, what she was trying to tell me is, you might have a message to save somebody that day, because my words be so deep like that. And people call me witch. Yeah, I've been called a witch since about 13, 12 years old, 11 years old, because I would say something and that motherfucker would happen, y'all. Like the Hurricane Andrew, I spoke of that shit when we was all in that motherfucking house. They was looking at me like, get this little Chucky out of here. So yeah, I'm just saying. But if they really understood what I said, it was like an angel moment. Like, guys, they're coming that way. Don't go out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's all stay here. I didn't say those exact words, but I'm just saying that's like people see. Here we go again. The colonizers made us scared. Now, because this is the whole goal. So you don't. It's to read YouTube. So you don't go that route, and then you ultimately screwed. Yeah. Because the angels, again, I'm gonna say this for my ancestors and your ancestors. Angels don't have free will, so they cannot be evil. It's you. They are working for you.
Agenda. Cosmic justice had its own timeline. Now their chest is heavy with the weight of impending exposure. Their sleep is disturbed by nightmares of discovery.
Angels
Their
are funny.
peace is shattered by the knowledge that judgment is coming. Something is almost done, almost over with. The final pieces of the puzzle are falling into place. The last chapters
He just
of this
explained what I said in a better way, because what happens is, it's like we throwing off the atmosphere, because everything is aligned to happen a certain way. And when you finesse that aura, I just said it, it's really bad for you. It's really bad for you. Because listen, This a read. The angels allow certain things to happen for a reason. So when people pass away, it's no need to be sad because listen, we finishing knocking off missions and getting the fuck out the way because a lot of them gonna burn in hell because this is hell. We created it, remember? We wasn't supposed to do all the stuff we doing to this atmosphere. The finessing of the auras.
Puzzle are falling into place. The last chapters of this story are being written. The closing scenes of this act are being filmed. Someone is almost exposed, and their time of hiding in shadows is rapidly coming to an end. The countdown has begun. The timer is running. The clock is ticking. When it reaches zero, everything will be revealed, all will be exposed, and justice will be served. If you're dealing with legal matters, keep pushing forward. The truth is on your side. The evidence is mounting, and justice is awakening. Tell your legal team to keep digging, keep investigating, keep searching, because there's something they're missing, something they're skipping over, something that will blow this case wide open. They need those extra resources, those additional investigations, those deeper searches, because the truth runs deeper than anyone initially realized. What started as a simple case has evolved into something much more complex, much more significant, much more consequential. It's not just a legal battle, it's a spiritual war. It's not just about earthly justice, it's about cosmic justice. It's not just about human law, it's about universal
Y'all
law.
stay on this
realm,
live,
you
babe.
have resources, allies, and weapons
Y'all, it's my
that your
birthday
opponents
tomorrow
can't
too,
even
so
imagine. Every prayer you've prayed has been building a case in the courts of heaven.
for our
Every
ancestors,
tear
y'all.
you've cried has been creating evidence in the cosmic court
We
system.
gotta move better
Every moment of
for each other.
faithfulness in the face of
It's not all
opposition
about
has
just
been establishing your
being
credibility
successful for
before the divine
ourselves.
judge.
We
You
supposed to be
didn't do anything
building
wrong.
villages. That's
Your
successful.
conscience is clear. Your hands are clean. Your heart is pure. Even if somebody tried to frame you, even if they attempted to manipulate the narrative or manufacture evidence against you, they were sloppy. They made mistakes. They didn't cross their T's and dot their I's, and their carelessness is going to be their downfall. Truth has a way of rising to the surface like oil on water. Lies have a way of unraveling like a cheap sweater. Deception has a way of exposing itself like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Justice has a way of prevailing like the sun breaking through the
Especially,
clouds.
let me stop. It's extra. It hit extra hard when it comes down to people that take other people's out. Like when you take them out of their whole position of recreating. When you do that, this is why you never ever harm somebody to begin with. But when you try to take, I'm only saying this because they moving like they the devil's advocates. Let's just say that. Like that's the motive at this point for me. Let me tell you, you could do that. You gonna not only crown me in the spiritual, I automatically go straight to heaven with my ancestors and be winged up. You are gonna burn in hell with the ancestors. So read YouTube. You're gonna burn in hell. You just signed off your deal. Yeah. I don't care how long you live, too. You signed off your deal. This to all the people that like to finesse auras.
Someone
This
took
for
a
y'all. Stay
huge
on here, babe.
risk by letting dark forces use them as an instrument of sabotage. They
Y'all
opened
share this
themselves
video.
up to be possessed by
Share
hatred,
that. Police right there.
consumed
Look.
by jealousy,
Police right there.
driven by revenge. They allowed themselves to become weapons
Hope y'all
in the
saw
hands
that.
of
Police
evil,
right there.
tools in the workshop of darkness, instruments in the
Oh, he didn't scare me.
orchestra
I
of
just wanted to show
destruction.
y'all that
They've
this
been
hitting the
getting
nerve.
away
I
with
guarantee
scamming,
that was a
lying,
Freemason police.
manipulating,
Because
and
all the
cheating
police
for
officers
so
not
long that they
Freemasons.
thought they were untouchable. They thought
But
they
that
had
was
discovered the
definitely one.
secret formula for
Because
success
this
through
message
deception.
deep to them because
They
they
thought
really
they had mastered
sabotaging
the
my life
art
right
of
now.
winning
And
through wickedness. They
real
thought they
petty
were
with it right
smarter
now
than
too because they
karma,
real upset
cleverer
with
than
the information
justice,
I just
more
found out.
powerful than truth. They entered
They
the
want me
dark side
gone.
at
That's
their
why I
own
keep asking
risk,
everybody to help
and
me
that
out right
risk
now,
is
baby.
about to
I'm
cost
in the
them everything.
sundown town.
Dark
Please
forces
don't
may
have me
have
on the
used them
news,
for
bro.
a
Help me
season,
out.
yet that season
Share this
is
shit, bro.
over. The contract they signed with darkness is about to expire. The deal they made with deception is about to be called in. Justice has an appointment with their name on it, and you are the messenger delivering the summons. Judgment has a date with their destiny, and you are the herald announcing its arrival. Consequences have a meeting with their choices, and you are the secretary scheduling the appointment. They can go to every party they want, smile at every gathering, pretend everything is normal, act like nothing is wrong. Internally, they're going to be thinking about this situation constantly. Dark forces have them in their mind already, torturing them with the knowledge of what's coming, tormenting them with visions of their exposure, terrorizing them with the certainty of their defeat. Meanwhile, you're sitting smooth, unbothered, unshaken, unmoved by their threats, unafraid of their schemes, unburdened by their attacks. Why? Because God has your back. The angels have your back. The law, both cosmic and earthly,
I love you,
has
Father.
your
You are
back.
so awesome.
Everything in the universe is aligned in your favor because you didn't let dark forces use you.
Thank you.
You remain true to your divine calling, true to your purpose,
Keshia, baby, I
true to
love
the
you,
light
girl.
within you.
I love you.
You refuse to
That girl
compromise
told
your
me, you're not
integrity
supposed
for
to do music
temporary
for this
gain.
world.
You decline
I
to
promise people
sacrifice your
think that I'm
character
thirsty
for
for a deal.
momentary
I'm sitting
advantage. You
on a
rejected the
couple of them
temptation to
hoes.
fight fire with
I
fire,
could just
to
take
meet
that
evil
shit and
with
do what
evil,
everybody else
to
doing, but I'm
respond to
watching the people
darkness with
that's doing
darkness.
it, that stole
Instead,
my
you
music, my
chose the
style,
higher
and all that.
path,
All them
the
see me
nobler
stressing
way,
and struggling,
the
and
more
none of them could
excellent
bless me.
manner. You chose to be light in the
It tells me
darkness,
who is who.
truth in the midst of
I'm talking
deception,
about big celebrities
love
now.
in the
Hold on, let me
face of
pause this.
hatred.
I'm talking about the big celebrities that secretly told me I'm hot and want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That they see me online, bro. This bigger than the small fry people, that's supposed to love me, that sit on here and hear me instead of calling me crazy. Bitches should bless me. But let me tell you, the big celebrities that's in it, that know about this Mason organization. I gotta say it like that, YouTube. I'm sorry, cause some of y'all part of it too. Let me let you understand, cause that's why I want you to listen to this video. The big celebrities that see me online, cause they definitely watch me. Oh yeah, for years. Let me tell you, the ones that watch me struggling and hear me talk about what they brotherhood do to me and don't sneak me nothing anonymously, you are now a part of that shit. Cause you see you have an advantage. This stuff for the angels talking right now. You have an advantage over the peers of mine. You have an advantage over the peers of some that you also retaliate against and sabotage their careers, blackmail them, and then take their music and send them places and act like you interested and steal their music like you've done me. I have to sit here and hear my music spin in a different form for years. I've heard. And guess what? People say I be trolling. I could have been trolled. Look at the police. They so petty, bro. It's not intimidating me. It's just showing me that I'm right about what I'm talking about, babe. This dude keep riding the fuck by. Hold up. Let's catch him. Let's catch him.